end, Vernon Davis. Vernon, I just asked you if you had the day off from dance practice. You already told me no. You're a busy guy right now.
Yeah, I wish I had the day off. It's a lot of work putting all these routines together, but I'm up for the challenge, and I'm looking forward to next week.
When are you going to get Stephen A. to
What
put
made you decide to do it? Don't you even think about it. I ain't embarrassing myself like that. Hell no. Hell no.
Oh, come on.
What made you decide to do it, Vernon?
You know what? After retiring, Steve and I knew I would have time on my hands, and I knew I could put all the time and energy into it. And I feel like whenever you're doing something, you need to really take it serious and put the time and energy into it. So I wanted to pursue it and take on the challenge, and that's why I'm here, and I'm looking forward to it.
Vernon, you started your career with the Niners and played with Colin Kaepernick. What are your thoughts about what's going on right now with Kaepernick, the way the league has used his image to kind of promote themselves while still not even offering him, out of the 32 teams, 0 have even offered to look at him work out?
I think it's a touchy subject. Yeah, I know Colin really well. I know he's a great guy. He's a stand-up gentleman. He's a hard worker, and most importantly, he's selfless. And that's what I know about him from my time playing with him. But everything that's going on is I can't even fathom it. Colin has really taken a ride here, and the NFL has did their part. But it's one of those subjects that I can't really touch because I don't know all the details about what's going on. I just see it, so it's hard to really put my finger on it.
Well, I'm not going to ask you to touch on it before I get into football stuff on the field. I'm not going to ask you to touch on that particular angle, but what I would ask you is this. Should we view Colin Kaepernick's situation the same as Eric Reid? Like, for example, Colin Kaepernick came out, spoke out on behalf of Eric Reid the other day saying that he's being blackballed, etc. Now, Colin Kaepernick hasn't played since 2016, but Eric Reid has played the last couple of seasons before being without a job this season. Should we view both situations, whatever that may be, in your mind, should we view them both the same?
I feel like Eric Reid has been really a big supporter with Colin Kaepernick, and he's been given an opportunity to play. But there comes a time when those opportunities will run out, especially if you're still supporting whatever cause that is, and that cause being whatever Colin Kaepernick's in about. So it's one of those things that I can't fathom. I can't put my finger on it. And we all know that Eric Reid and Colin Kaepernick, they come together as one. So it could be a situation where the NFL is looking at Eric Reid and saying he is in association with Colin Kaepernick. So let's take him out of the equation. But again, I don't know. I can't really say. It's something that we all have to really do our due diligence on and look further into.
Well, something maybe you can really say on the field, Vernon, is the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs are looking to defend their championship. It looks like, if anything, they got better in the offseason with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Who has a shot at knocking these guys off, or are they just going to repeat?
I think they're going to repeat. I mean, the way they're playing, Mahomes, he's always on top of his game. He's a special individual, special player. He brings a lot to the table. He's going to be one of those guys that's going to be in the NFL for a long time. He's going to have a lot of success, kind of like what Tom Brady has done over the years. But I look forward to seeing this young man play. He has the weapons around him. He can continue to get it done. And I like to see those guys go back again this year, for sure.
Hey, Vernon, styles make fights in any kind of competition. So in the National Football League, with the Kansas City Chiefs clearly being the reigning defending Super Bowl champions, when you look at the opposition out there, whose style, whose talent, whose level of play do you find to be ideal to go up against Kansas City more so than anybody else in the National Football League? Who's the stiffest competition you think can give them the biggest run for their money?
The only team that I can think about is the Baltimore Ravens. You have the Baltimore Ravens, and then you have the San Francisco 49ers. Those teams right there, they match. And yeah, we could actually see the San Francisco 49ers back in the runnings. I think those are three teams that are really unique. the quarterbacks that they have. They bring a lot to the table, and similar to Patrick Mahomes, they're very dynamic, both of them. Garoppolo and the Ravens quarter. I'm sorry, I have a hard time. Lamar Jackson. Yeah, it's hard to get his name, but yeah, he's Lamar Jackson is he's special. He's one that I'm rooting for, and I love seeing him play each and every week.
You've been around Dwayne Haskins in Washington. What do you think of his potential as a starting quarterback in the NFL?
I think Dwayne Haskins, he's a beast. He brings it each and every week. I had an opportunity to play with him a little bit, especially in practice. He can get the ball from point A to point B just like that. And like with Dwayne, what everyone's saying is all about his mental capacity. If he's able to go in every single day, study, first one in the building, and be that leader that the team needs, he can be very special in this league. He has everything that you want in a quarterback. He just has to prove it over time.
Well, if he's truly a beast, you were on a team. What you retired for?
You know, my reasons were personal. It has nothing to do with Dwayne Haskins. That's a funny question.
I'm just saying, you're a tight end.
You got to go on
ball.
The stars, Stephen.
Your quarterback's a monster. I mean, stay.
You know what, Stephen? I wanted to go do other things, man, like Dancing with the Stars. Look, man, I'm becoming a dancer now. I'm going to open up my dance studio. Man, I'm doing it all, man.
Really?
It's all about the arts right now.
You serious about that? You serious about that, opening a dance studio? You ain't joking?
You know, I had an art gallery, so I might as well open a dance studio. You never know. You never know where life takes you. It's just one of those things. Life is unexpected really well, and I take a liking to dancing, then anything's possible.
A renaissance man.
So this is your first
what do you
go
think
at
about
this type of dancing.
But say it again. I'm sorry.
Have you ever danced like this before? I mean, it seems very difficult. You look like you're doing a really good job out there.
No, I do not have a dancing background. Dancing is something that I never really pursued because I never really thought I was good at it. But now that I'm in it, I see I'm having fun. And I think it's a good challenge, and it's something that I could actually see myself doing in the long haul.
Bravery,
sure.
y'all. Bravery, because I'll be damned if I ever do it. I'm going to imitate Will Smith in that movie Hitch, stand in one place and move that way. Hell no. I ain't doing anything else. Oh, no. No.
You know what else is bravery?
You were dancing on this show. What are you talking about?
I knew I was making a fool of myself, Max, so it was a joke. I would never try to seriously dance.
All right, Vernon, thank you so much. We wish you the best of luck on season 29 of Dancing with the Stars. You look like you're killing it so far, so keep it up.
Oh, thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. We got a lot more to discuss here on First Take. You know, we have a lot of good matchups coming up this weekend, and we're going to talk about one, and that's Baltimore-Houston. Find out who has the Texans beating the Ravens when First Take returns.